Joey requested a turkey sandwich with stuffing on the side this morning, and I would say that that is a pretty good looking sandwich and stuffing.
It looks great.
Thanks, bud. All right, Donnie and I are out to do just a little bit of Black Friday shopping. Tractor Supply, Home Depot, and PetSmart. Really good deals on kitty litter today. Thank you, Donnie. It's like having my own self-presenting door.
That's right.
All right, this is as close to Black Friday shopping as Donnie does.
That's right.
About 12 or 1 o'clock on Black Friday.
Yes, Black Friday afternoon shopping.
Yep. And guy stores like, you know, Tractor Supply and Home Depot.
Yeah, Tractor Supply, Home Depot, that's right.
This is one of those times where you wish you could smell the video, because all of these Christmas trees at Home Depot, they just smell like Christmas. It's really, yeah, definitely smells like Christmas over here. We don't use a live tree. We have a really nice pre-lit tree. Keeps me from having a panic attack at Christmas. The lights on the Christmas tree is the only thing I don't like about Christmas, so I'll stick with my nice little pre-lit tree. But it smells good. Dawn hasn't found too much today. That's because for the last 3 or 4 Black Fridays in a row, we've come up here and left with a buggy of gloves and flashlights and clamps and saw blades and little husky tool cases, and you know, it's like we're just all stocked up. Don and I are having a little discussion about whether we should get Johnny another headlamp. He likes to use them in bed at night to read his book because he's up on the top bunk. But we bought him that little clip-on LED light.
Right. You're not using that?
I don't know. We should ask him. You know, Joey gives him a hard time about the light.
I don't think this is what I call
a good deal.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's just not what I call a good deal.
Yeah, and he has one that currently works, so. Don likes to use a headlamp when he works around the house where it's dark underneath and stuff, and Johnny uses his to read. They're both headlamp guys. We're looking at this little clip-on headboard lamp. Johnny sort of has one, but you know, he likes little clip-on things.
I was actually thinking about this for me.
But Don, what did you say about the battery? I said it lasts for 7 hours. It's 3 AAA batteries. That would be pretty expensive to run it.
But looking at this, it looks like these 3 little batteries go inside of a little carrier. That little carrier is the size of an 18650 lithium-ion battery. And I
said, you mean like the ones in the car?
Right, like the ones in the car. And I have 18650 batteries at home. It's what my headlamp uses. It uses 18650. They're rechargeable.
Yeah, that would only be a good deal if you were going to use some sort of a rechargeable battery with it. This is interesting. Keep it in the floorboard of your car, and you got a flashlight and you got a weapon. I won't be putting this in Ruby. So Don has lost one of his good Klein tools.
Not 9-inch Klein pliers.
Yep, he's been looking for them for a year. Yeah, on and off.
And they haven't turned up.
We've looked under the house, over the garage, in the vehicles. Don did a lot of projects in 2016 and 2017.
And they're made in USA. So
now
let me assure you, I paid more than $29
for the one tool. Yep.
That was before I.
So this, we're joking now. This is a guarantee that he will find the tool within the next 30 days.
Yeah, I will go put this tool right next to the old tool, because whenever I put my tools up where they belong, that's when I find my old tool. Oh, this is pretty cool.
What is it?
It's a little blower.
Little mini blower too?
Well, this is really well. Look how much is this? It was $50. That's pretty pricey.
Yeah, how much was this one?
20
bucks.
But this has got to be more air.
I'm impressed, but I'd be more impressed if there was a Tesla Model S or Model X in here somewhere. The closest thing to a real production car, I guess, is this Honda Civic. You gotta know that every little boy that's come in the store today has wanted this. It even has authentic construction sounds and a real working dumper. Wow. Guess I shouldn't be so sexist. Maybe there were some little girls that came in today that wanted it too. I mean, shoot, I would have thought this was cool.
Hey, it ain't pink.
Was a pretty successful trip. We did end up with a few things. I got a couple of HDX storage compartment bins for my Lego robotic stuff, and Donnie got him a little small Ryobi shop blower vac, and I got a couple of white Encore azaleas. They were half price. I was excited about that. Donnie not so excited since he'll have to dig a couple of holes. And we had a good time in there. Yep, it's tradition.
So one of the features of I have found that they don't talk about, but I have really enjoyed by owning a Tesla, is what they refer to as hold or hill hold. This was first made available, I was watching a video from 2014 in like some version 5 software, so it's been in the X since the day we've got it. But it allows you to basically, when you come to a stop at a traffic light, and you just push the brake, and it holds the brake for you or locks the brakes, so your car doesn't roll forward or backwards. Because remember, this is an electric car. There's no internal combustion engine that's creeping the car forward or stuff like that. We don't use creep mode. But one of the things I was wondering about is, how does hill hold work? Does it apply the brakes via the anti-locking brake system, or possibly does it do the inverter, use the inverter to lock the motor? In other words, typically an AC motor, the alternating current field changes phase constantly, and the rotor, of course, adapts to that, and that causes the turn. But if you basically apply a current to the stator, and you don't change the phase, the rotor will lock into place, and it won't turn at all. So it would be a very effective way of locking the wheels, and of course that would be done electronically. So Marianne's here going to show our little driveway. This is a really good test place, because how strong is hill mode? Well, that concrete part to the top of the hill is 75 feet. I've measured it before. And it goes up, it doesn't look like it, but that's actually 15 feet. So this is like
15-degree angle.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a 15-degree slope. Now I'm getting my numbers confused. But anyway, trust me, this is a very steep incline on our driveway.
It's not fun to walk up.
No, you have to actually lean into the hill to walk up this. So I'm gonna take Rosie up here, and I'm gonna get her all the way on the hill. And then I'm gonna put my foot on the brake on hill mode and see if it holds. And as you can tell, it has held.
Yeah, we're at a pretty serious angle here. Look at Donnie. He's like, it's all sloped back in the seat.
Yeah, it's like reclining your seat without reclining your seat. So yeah, this is very, very nice. So anyway, at this point, all I have to do is press the accelerator pedal, and we'll just go up the hill here without rolling backwards. And that's exactly what happened. That is a feature that they don't talk about, but it is a really good feature.
And
it's real handy at traffic light. I mean, just a normal traffic light, you can do the hill hold, and you just stay there. You don't have to worry about it anymore. As soon as you touch the accelerator, it lets go of the brake.
I have to say for me though that I kind of miss having my emergency brake over on the left that I would push with my foot down. You know, I've gotten out on the hills a couple times and I've actually been nervous about it because I can't press that brake. It's like I'm trusting the car is really going to hold where it is without me having to do anything extra at all. And I don't know, there's been a couple times I wouldn't even stop someplace because I know it's okay, but I like that extra comfort of putting on the real emergency
Right,
brake.
it's sort of like being able to turn the door knob and make sure it's really locked.
Yeah,
you know.
I guess that's it. I do. But now that I've seen Hill Hold and Donnie's done it, and yeah, I guess I'll be more more trusting.
And it really is holding, because seriously, I don't think you'll ever on a real road
have a grade like that.
So you could trust that Hill Hold really does hold well. And as I said, it's a feature they don't talk about, but I very much enjoy it. As I said, when I'm parking at traffic lights or anything, because I can take my feet off the pedals and then finally when I need to go, I can go. Now it's incompatible with traffic aware cruise control. If the car stops in traffic aware cruise control, it holds the brake too, and then of course when the car in front moves, traffic aware cruise control takes off, so you don't have to touch anything or any pedals, but the little hold light doesn't actually turn on in traffic aware cruise control. Cruise control handles it some way or another.
All right, it's low 60s out here, no wind, bright sun, and we've got about an hour and 15 minutes till the sun goes down. I call this time for Operation Put Up Inflatables. At least get started on it. Put up some Christmas stuff today, right? I told the boys tomorrow we'll start on the inside, but yeah, Johnny and I are gonna go put up some inflatables.
So, we've started Christmas decorating literally the day after Thanksgiving. Some of these guys are newer than others, hence the loud motor noise coming from the Santa train. And some are nicer than others. But those aren't our only guys. We've also got everyone over here. We've got Carl, the two owls, and BB-8. And that's about it. Besides this, we've got a little garage light thingy.
Says peace on earth. Thought we needed that this year. So Johnny's my inflatable kid. Ever since he was basically old enough to stand, we've had inflatables. He's begged for inflatables. He's even asked for inflatables as Christmas presents. He likes inflatables so much. So we've got quite a few, quite the collection. The new ones have nice, really bright lights in them, and the old ones don't. So you can kind of, yeah, you can kind of tell which ones are new and which ones aren't. Of course, they all look good during the day, but at nighttime, only some of them look really good. But, yep. So it was, you know, 65 out here, no wind, and just really pretty. So we had to get these up, I thought, while we had the right kind of weather for it. But of course, now it's cold and dark, and we're headed inside to warm up and get some dinner. It's only about 5:30, but it feels like it's like 9 o'clock at night now. So the best part about all that time I spent cooking Thanksgiving dinner yesterday is that everybody gets to redo it all over again today. And all we had to do was heat it in the oven, and Donnie did even half of the heat after I got it started. So easy work for Mama tonight, easy peasy. It's a plan because Thanksgiving weekend is so busy with shopping and decorating, and then after cooking, you really need a break with some leftovers, some good quality leftovers.